Yo, welcome to Carnage Extra, and we are back. Some World Cup action. The round of 32 has begun. And we saw South Africa versus Canada yesterday. That matchup, let's be honest, on paper, that was as boring as math homework. But now, it starts to pick up. Brazil versus Japan. And this is the first watch-along of 2 for the day. Because tonight, we are doing Netherlands versus Morocco. So, from here on out, it's going to be absolute cinema when it comes to seeing these teams get put through the gauntlet. And this matchup that we have right now, I think it's going to be a little even, right? I think a lot of people expect Brazil to just walk all over Japan, and I would love to see that. But when you've been watching Japan play football over the last few seasons, especially over the last 2 weeks in the group stage, they have been cooking, right? Like the style of football that their manager has implemented. They move the ball very fast. They're doing one touch. Japan, you do not underestimate them. But of course, we are here rooting for Brazil. If it's not USA, then it is Brazil, okay? Tonight, I am from the favelas, right? I'm from Sao Paulo, from Rio de Janeiro, whatever you need to tell yourself, right? You call me Carninho or Willinho today, all right? That's how I'm feeling right now. Vinicius Masterclass. I think both teams will score. I think this will be a very entertaining match. And I do have Brazil winning. But I'll give you my score predictions right before kickoff. Big up to everyone that's in here. I need you guys to be hitting that like button. Make sure that you're subscribed. And get in the live chat. Let me know what you're saying. How do you think this match is going to go? What's your score predictions? What player do you think is going to be man of the match? Anything that's on your mind. Also, in the description, at the top, there are 2 links, okay? I need you guys to go check them out. Tribuna.com, football website. They post breaking news. They give you articles as well. You can also post your thoughts and interact with people that are already in those communities. And they also have an app, Football Extra, same thing over there. So that's at the top of my description, Tribuna.com, Football Extra. Just check them out when you have some free time. But what we saying, man? I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? Look, knockout football is always where the tournament picks up. This is where you really see teams either give their best performance or they fold under the pressure. We can now get penalties as well. So don't expect all these games to just end in the 90 minutes. I think we will be seeing added time throughout some of these matches. But like I said, people, first stream of the day, we're not going to be doing Germany versus Paraguay, only because after that Germany match, I am going to be doing a Madrid hype on the main channel because there is a few things that need to be discussed. So there's just no way I'm going to be doing 4 streams in one day. Germany versus Paraguay, it's not really that interesting like that anyways. Of course, we're still going to watch it. It just won't be on stream. So that's the schedule for today. And I need you guys to have those notifications turned on. Who's in here, man? Let me see. Hold on, wait. Before we even read out some of the chats, let's just run the favorite soundboard. Come on, man.
Brasil! Brasil!
I love that sound. Hopefully we get to use that a little bit more. 4-1 Brazil, Vinny hat-trick, Neymar assist with a broken leg. Yo, shout out TP. I appreciate you coming in here, bro. Shout out to Mustafa as well. Yusuf, what's good, brother? It's pro. Come on, man. Carninho, of course, man. Messi, my guy. Who else feels Brazilian? Brother, we all feel Brazilian tonight, man. We all feel Brazilian tonight. Vinicius got something for us. I am going to pull up the starting 11s in just a second. I still think it's a mistake not having Endrick on that right wing. Again, I'm not too sure what Carlo's problem is, but clearly he don't rate this player. Brazil has the best sound, but I love it, man. I love it. Every time I hear it, I think a genie's going to come and grant me 3 wishes. You know what I'm saying? It's going to transport me to Rio de Janeiro, man. It's taking me right outside Christ the Redeemer. It's crazy.
Brasil! Brasil!
Did I see the Ruggeri incident? What does that mean? You talking about the player from Atleti? What Ruggeri incident? Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that unless you guys want to tell me. Japan, please give me a masterclass. You know, V. Shaw, I feel like you're always on the wrong side of history, brother. What an L. If you're in here rooting for Japan, you deserve to be booed, man. Endrick off the bench, super sub. Let's be real. Carlo don't use Endrick as no super sub, brother. I don't understand how Ryan is starting on that right-hand side over Endrick. It literally makes zero sense to me, but it's like I told you. Carlo Ancelotti don't rate Endrick. I don't care what anybody tells me. Carlo, do not rate this player. If you rated this guy, then you'd be giving him way more opportunities. How is a Bournemouth winger starting over Endrick? It just makes zero sense, especially when Endrick performed at a very high level. But let me bring up the starting 11s, chat, because we do got to break it down. So, look, give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts, people. What you guys saying? Brazil out there 4-3-3. Look, I don't really care for Casemiro still being out there. I think Casemiro's a bit washed. But, you know. Hold on. Did I see the Madrid extra Olise news? Yes, we are going to talk about it later. Will Endrick start for Real Madrid? I think as of right now, he probably will start on that right-hand side. But if we sign Olise, then Endrick will be a super sub, rotating. He'll start some games, but he won't be in the 11 every single week. We got about 30 minutes until this match kicks off, people. Vinny's about to turn up. Yo, Prince Ayala, of course. The best winger in the world. Vinny got something for us today. Yo, shout out to Jay. Bro, they robbed us versus Portugal. Nah, I'm be real, Jay. Come on, bro. Colombia were missing so many chances. I'm be real. The score should have been like Colombia, I'd say like 5. Like Portugal, like 2. The shooting boots were just missing. Hoping for a generational game. Yo, shout out to Diddy Batman. I would love to give Japan a chance, but this is Brazil, where we're talking about here, and the last time I checked, they do just fine. Yeah, I mean, but this is not Brazil of old, right? Like, this is not, for example, like Brazil early 2000s, they would have dusted Japan. But Brazil nowadays, they're not the best, right? Like, I think Japan could possibly do something here. They can. Like, let's just be objective here, right? Japan, they could maybe cause an upset. I just think it's unlikely. But let's talk about the 11s, chat. So, Brazil in a 4-3-3. You got Alisson in goal. You have Santos at left back, Gabriel Magalhaes and Marquinhos at center back, Danilo at right back. Yo, I'm telling you right now, Brazil's weaknesses are these fullbacks. if Japan can utilize their width, especially on counterattacks, I think they could score for sure. Because Brazil's fullbacks are NPCs, bro. Now in the midfield, you got Bruno Guimaraes, you have Casemiro, you got Lucas Paqueta. And then on the left, you have Vinicius. In the 9, you have Matheus Cunha. On the right, you got Ryan. Now for Japan, they are in the 3-4-2-1. So you got Zion Suzuki in goal. I think he's a very good goalkeeper, by the way. Like, I expect him to be very busy. Like, if Japan are going to have any chance, he's going to have a very good game. Because I just have a feeling that he's going to be placed under a lot of pressure, bro. But, yeah, Zion Suzuki is in goal. Then the back 3, you have Ito. I think this brother plays for Bayern, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. And then you have Tanguchi. I'm not familiar with him. But we all know Tomiyasu used to play at Arsenal. I think he's in the Bundesliga now, right? No, he's not. He plays for Ajax. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, take Hiro Tomiyasu. And then right wing back, you have Don, Sano, and Kamado at center mid. And then you have Makamura at left wing back. And then the 2 10s. You have Maeda and then Ito. And then Ueda up top. But I'm be real. Yo, if Brazil lose this game, man, fries. If Brazil lose this game, fries. There's no way. Like, yes, Japan play good football. Japan are a fun team to watch. Brazil should not be losing this. Again, I think both teams will score. I think the flow of the game will look slightly even for a majority, but I'm expecting Brazil to win by more than a 1-goal margin. Vinny's the GOAT for Brazil. If he can continue to play like this, bro, Brazil might go all the way. Could you imagine that? Would be incredible. Do or die, Brazil, vamos, please win today. Yo, JT, what's good? Need Brazil to lock in? Football Venom, I'm surprised that you're rooting for Brazil. I figured that you'd want to see Brazil lose. Yo, big up to Divine Marista, says Divine. So, Vinny, masterclass in the knockouts. Yeah, he definitely needs to continue that form in the knockouts, right? Like, you can't just play like that in the group stage and then go missing in knockouts. So, I have no doubt that Vinicius will have a good performance. Whether he scores or not, let's see. But he needs to be involved. He needs to be creating chances. He needs to be dangerous. No. Japan do play good football. But they just should not be beating Brazil. They shouldn't. Like, today, Japan's tournament should be ending. Let's look at the bench. I'm looking at Japan's bench. So, Watanabe, do we know him? Why does his name sound so familiar? Plays for Feyenoord. Nah, I actually don't know him. Let me see. Who else is on their bench? Yeah, wait. Why is Kubo not starting? Why is Kubo holding bench in this big game? He's the only person that I know on their bench. But, yeah, like, why is he not starting? That's a bit weird. It's very weird. But for Brazil, you got Neymar, Endrick. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. Brazil's bench ain't the best either. It's not the best. Like, I don't rate Gabriel Martinelli. Igor Thiago, ever since the Morocco match, this brother's been sent to the Shadow Realms. I bet that Carlo wish he called up João Pedro now. Bet you he wished that he had João Pedro. Yeah, like, I'm just hoping to see Endrick play and Neymar. But I think it just depends on how the match is flowing. That's like the biggest thing. Ueda's a baller? Fairs. Let's see today. I haven't been that locked in on Japan. I think the only match I watched on stream for them was when they were going against the Netherlands. Never underestimate Japan. Nah, I'm not underestimating them, but let's just be honest. If they beat Brazil, that will be an upset. Japan are not the favorites here. Bro said Blue Lock is going to humble Brazil. Now, see, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Advisa says he thinks Japan will win. Nah, I hope you're wrong, bro. I hope you're wrong. Oh, wait, Kubo just come back from injury? Yo, Christian, what's good? Japan might be the first Asian team to win a World Cup in the future. I doubt it. I don't see Japan winning a World Cup in our lifetime. Like, maybe when they do it, we'll just all be dead. I don't think we'll be here to witness it. I like how Japan play, but Brazil will win by a fair margin. Yeah. I'm going to give you guys my prediction right before kickoff. We still got a few, I'd say, few more things to go through. It's about 25 minutes until kickoff. Yo, Jordan, what's good, bro? You know I got you, bro. You know I got you. You know, I'm a man of the people. I'm a man of the people.
Brasil! Brasil!
So who do you guys think is the X factor for Japan? For me, it's the goalkeeper. I really like Zion Suzuki. I think he's a good player. I remember when Manchester United were trying to sign him a few summers ago. He rejected them, actually, which is crazy. But I think he's going to get a big move soon. Funny thing is, he was actually born in America. He was born in Newark, New Jersey. I don't know how many of you guys know where Newark is. But, like, man was born in the hood. But then I think his family moved to Japan when he was a kid. Because that's where I think, like, his father is from Japan anyways. But his mom is, like, Haitian or black or something like that. Who do you think will win the World Cup first, Japan or USA? USA has a better chance. But I don't think we'll see either in our lifetime. Yeah, but for me, Suzuki will need to have a masterclass. Best sound on the board, brother. I love it. I love it, bro. Like, it's just something about that sound. I can't explain it, bro. I just can't. Guys, smash that like button. Their midfield is good? You're talking about Japan. I already told you, Brazil's weakness is at fullback on both sides. Like, since Casemiro and Dani Alves retired, it's just been a bunch of NPCs. Yeah, bro, like, when I check the bench, I'm shocked that Kubo is holding bench. Knockout game. I would have thought he'd be one of the first names on the team sheet. Somebody's got to explain that to me. I think somebody said he's coming off of an injury. So, I don't know. Nah, I don't think the goalkeeper is trash. Every time I've watched Japan and I've seen him play, he's not looked bad to me at all, bro. He's a very good keeper. Matoma would terrorize Danilo if he was fit. Wesley should start? What about that fullback from Monaco, Vanderson? Where is he at? What happened to Vanderson? Because I think he's a good player. But it's a decent 11 for Brazil. I just need Casemiro to wake up, man. Casemiro be in the midfield moving slow, bro. Like, you can definitely tell that he's washed. Bro, you're on 3,999 subs. Hey, look, bro. When we get to 4K, that'll be dope. Shout out to everybody that's been subscribing, everybody that's been watching the live streams, that's been in the chat, that's been just interacting. We are going to be doing Netherlands versus Morocco later. So don't forget, 2 watch-alongs for the day. I'm also going to be doing a Madrid hype on the main channel after the Germany match. Wesley tore his hamstring in the warm-up game? Really? I didn't know that, bro. I didn't know. But yeah, chat, what we saying, man? Who do you think is going to get man of the match? Funny enough, I don't think we're going to see Neymar today. I think the only way that we see Neymar is if we're up big. Like if Brazil, maybe second half, they're winning like 4-1, 3-1, and it's like 75th minute. I can see Neymar coming on possibly. What do I think about Ryan? He's a decent player. I don't think he should be starting over Vinicius. That, to me, is a mistake. Sorry, over Endrick. Vinny is on the left. I don't understand how Rafinha goes down and then Carlos says, all right, get Ryan in there. It just makes absolutely no sense. So, on that basis, right, I think he was decent against Scotland, but I wouldn't be starting him. Yeah, Relic, I just don't think Endrick is Carlos' style of player. Like, managers have their preferences, and Endrick is just not Carlos' preference. It is what it is, bro. I also don't understand why André Santos was not called up. Like, how did him and João Pedro not make it? It doesn't really compute to me. The hate for Vinny is real. People out here really wanting Japan to go through. Yeah, I mean, that just is what it is. Legion says Brazil 3, Japan 0. My score prediction is not that far off from what you're saying, bro. What other match in this round am I excited for? I'm excited. So, yeah, obviously this game. I'm excited for tonight, Netherlands versus Morocco. I'm excited for Ivory Coast versus Norway. I'm excited for France versus Sweden. I'm excited for Belgium versus Senegal. For USA versus Bosnia. I'm excited for Portugal and Croatia. And, like, that's about it. We are going to be doing other games as well. But those are the ones that, like, really stand out to me. Like, tomorrow, 3 watch-alongs tomorrow, which is just insane. But we got Ivory Coast versus Norway tomorrow. We're going to do France versus Sweden. And we're also going to do Mexico versus Ecuador. So, yeah, so tomorrow's going to be a very busy night. Yeah, Endrick must have stole Carlos' pasta, man. Must have. Because I don't understand why this brother is being treated like this. Vinny is the best left winger in the world, period. There's no left winger that I'm taking over Vinicius. Yeah. Diamande rejected Liverpool. Senegal will beat Belgium? I think so. I agree with you. Actually, do I? I know I dropped my predictions video yesterday for round 32. I actually don't remember what I said. I wouldn't be surprised if Senegal knocks Belgium out. Like, Belgium are just underperformers on the big stage. Argentina side of the bracket is so sus. Why do they have it so easy this tournament? They might walk to the final. Yeah. I think they make the semifinals minimum, where it could possibly be between England or Brazil that they'll be playing against. So it is what it is, man. But yeah, I mean, easiest group, and then they have the easiest run to the semis. Fair enough. Japan might win this match. I don't think so, brother. Of course they have a chance, though. Of course. But we are rooting against them. Brazil would have been better this World Cup if they had a fit Esteval. Good point. If Esteval was there too. Yeah, I agree. Hopefully Esteval can come back from that injury, though, because, bro, like, that hamstring injury that he got, they said that it was, like, super serious. But I don't know. We got to see. Yo, guys, I got this jersey a little bit too big, man. This shit is like, I should have got it a size smaller. I do like my jerseys to be a bit baggy, but I think might have went a little too baggy here. Like, I keep having to pull it up because then it keeps kind of falling down a bit. But it's all good, man. It's all good. Shout out to everybody that's watching, right? I need you guys to smash that like button. I need you to subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications as well. Also, visit okjersey.com, right? Amazing quality kits. Use my code WILL. You'll save money. But if you don't got your World Cup merch by now, bro, I don't know what to tell you, man. Fucking hell. Diamande is slightly overrated, but he is good. Diamande is a good player. I rate him. Heading into the tournament, I didn't really understand the hype because I only watched him a few times. Like, when I was thinking of, like, what players could be, like, standouts. I'm like, all right, let me lock in on Diamande. You know, I think, again, I think Diamande is decent. He looks very talented. I think he could have a big future. At PSG, Diamande will cook. Diamande will cook. I needs that. I needs that still. The third kits are perfect for the 6 feet guys. Oh, the 3XL. Yeah. I got this. What size is this? I think it's like a double XL. Because usually I wear a large. But in my kits, I usually get an XL or a double XL depending on how it fits. But usually I just get like an XL. Because like an XL is like baggy, but like it's not too baggy. Do you get it? But like... Yeah. I got this one a little bit too big, bruv. Little too... I mean, look, it still fits good, though. But, like, when I sit down, it just, like, drapes a bit. Like, that's my issue that I have right here. Diamande's not going to be starting for PSG. No. Diamande will be coming off the bench. He's not going to start over Dembele, Doué, or Kvaratskhelia. If that's what you're talking about. I don't think he's worth the money that Leipzig are asking for, though. I feel like they want a ridiculous price. Like, he's a good player. Very talented, but, bro, over 100 million for Diamande, bro. For a guy that's had one good season in Germany. It's a bit extreme. Diamande is so good. You think he'll be great? I mean, look, if Jordan rates him, then, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Imagine if PSG get Alvarez, Buati, do a Loki Cook. I don't see PSG having a summer like that, bro. Because remember, Barcola is leaving, and then Goncalo Ramos has just joined AC Milan. So they're going to replace them with Diamande, and then they're also going to bring in that winger from Monaco that's also pretty good as well. Like, they're building a phenomenal squad over there. Like, they are the team to beat. They are. And as things stand right now, PSG might go on and match Real Madrid and do the three-peat as of right now. Vinny is a better right winger than Mbappe. Okay. I don't see Barca getting Julian Alvarez, brother. I don't think Atleti are going to negotiate with you. Like they don't care. What do you think about Olise talking with Bayern after the World Cup about his future? Yeah, it's very interesting, right? It's very interesting. Let's see. I'll talk about it later, though, on Madrid Hype. But, yeah, I mean, it's very interesting. Yo, Kenville, what's good? Magnus is an underrated baller. Who he play for? Should we go for Krupi? Barca? Yes. But Krupi isn't really a pure number 9 either. But Krupi's such a baller, man. Krupi's potential is better than Julian Alvarez as a player. I'm just telling you guys this right now. Yeah. Players are about to walk out, chat. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button. Make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure you turn on those notifications, people. I think PSG could get Alvarez, yes. I think PSG have a better chance of getting Alvarez over Barca. I think Atletico Madrid will be open to selling to PSG before Barca. Or Arsenal, possibly. All right, Carlo, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got for us today. Yeah, Antonio Nusa's a good player. He is. I don't think he's had the best World Cup, though. He's been okay. People have been saying the PSG bench have more game time than most of Madrid starters. Well, that's because PSG are very fortunate. Lucky for PSG, they can rotate a lot. Like, PSG's bench will could still win them the league. Other teams can't necessarily do that in other leagues, right? Like, you can't do that in the Prem. You can't do that as much in La Liga. You can't do that in Serie A. Like, PSG just have the advantage. Like, PSG and Bayern, they can rotate a lot throughout the season, and they're still going to win the league because nobody else can really chat to them domestically. Enzo, Olise, and Bastoni going to cook at Madrid next season. Brother, if you sign Enzo, Olise, Bastoni after you signed Konate, Bernardo Silva, Cucurella, and Denzel Dumfries, if that's our summer business, the treble is expected. No excuse to not win everything. Yusuf, what's good, brother? Carlo better raise that eyebrow. Hey, look, the eyebrow got aura, man. That eyebrow goes up. I don't know how he does it. Like, I can't raise one eyebrow without raising the other. I don't know how some people are able to do that. Can anybody in here raise one eyebrow? Why would PSG go get Antonio Nusa as well, brother? They're signing Diamande. They're signing the winger from Monaco. It was like, yeah, let's go get Nusa as well. Brother, that would make no sense, bro. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Barca will get another left winger if Rafinha leaves. Anthony Gordon is your left winger. And if you get another left winger, it's not going to be somebody to start. Maybe it'll be Rashford on loan again. But Anthony Gordon will be your starting left winger if Rafinha leaves. What do you think? Barca paid $70 million for that guy to just be a bench player if Rafinha's not there? Okay. How are y'all able to raise your eyebrows, man? That's crazy. Man said PSG should sign him as well. It just doesn't make sense. So what? You're gonna sign 3 wingers when you already have a bunch of wingers? It doesn't make sense. PSG are not doing stupid business. That would be stupid. PSG are doing very good business. Yeah, the anthems are running right now. The anthems are playing.
Brasil!
keeps asking me about Ruggeri. What the hell did he do? Breaking. An Italian woman has revealed horrifying DMs from Atletico Madrid player Matteo Ruggeri. Oh my gosh. The video shows Ruggeri paying women to send him blasphemous and racist voice messages, insulting black people and other minorities in a sensual voice. Where Ruggeri from? He must be Argentinian. Nah, I'm joking. I think he's Spanish, right? What? No, he's Italian. Oh, he's Italian. Oh, Ruggeri, brother, you're cooked. What the hell? What kind of nonsense is that? What? What? Hold on. Hold on. Am I reading this correctly? He then masturbated to them, recorded himself, and sent the audio back? Nah, what kind of freaked out behavior? Man is jerking off to racism. What the hell? Oh, yeah, he fits right in with Atletico Madrid. Yeah. Bro is getting off to racism. Nah, that's crazy. Wow. I wonder what made her expose him. He must have stopped giving her money. He must have stopped paying her bills or something. Because, like, why would she expose him? And also, by exposing him, she's exposed herself. Because now you're racist too. Like, what? You were partaking in this. Like, what are we doing here? You were doing the activities for him to... Yeah. He definitely cut her off for another woman. That's why she exposed him. Let's be real. That's all that it comes down to. One or two things. He either cut her off and got a new girl, or he stopped giving her money, stopped paying her bills, and she said, all right, watch. You want to cut me off? All right, watch this space. But, now that's mad. That's mad. Bro didn't even ask for, you know what I'm saying? X-rated pictures. He said, send me racist voice notes. Nah, this is a freak, man. I ain't gonna lie. Atletico Madrid might give him like an extension and make him the captain, bro. That is insane. I did not even see that. Yo, bro might have to get sent to the Shadow Realms. Like, what is that? Like, just overly freaked out. Nah, that's crazy.
You's a freaky ass nigga. You's a freaky ass nigga.
You stupid.
I can't believe that. I can't. Bro.
You what?
I gotta go to his Instagram real quick. Let me check this brother Instagram. I gotta check Ruggeri's Instagram. Yeah, chat. Match is gonna kick off in a second. Hold on, wait. Where's this brother's Instagram? Matter of fact, forget all that. Nah, that's crazy though. Yeah, point is, he's cooked. He's cooked. He's cooked. All right.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Man said send him to the back rooms, bro. Anyways, guys, so on the poll for who will advance, 79% of you say Brazil, 21% of you are saying Japan. Remember, there's no draws. It's either win or go home, right? Like, this is not like the group stage. Just want you guys to remember that. This is not the group stage, chat. And the match is kicked off. Vamos, Brazil! I need this.
Brazil! Brazil!
If I was him, I would immediately turn off my messaging and I would immediately turn off my comment section. There is no way. There is no way, brother. See, you can't be doing madness like that and then cut the girl off or stop paying her bills or stop giving her money. You have to keep it going to keep her quiet. Because even if she's lying, let's say she's lying. Let's say Ruggeri didn't even do this. Nobody cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining. This is one thing that everybody needs to remember. Nobody cares about the truth if the lie is more entertaining. For example, everybody's saying that Rafinha's broke, that his dad stole his money. That might not even be true. Nobody cares because the lie is entertaining. So people are going to run with that. People are going to be bantering him, etc. Ruggeri is cooked because even if it's not true, now when I slander him, that's going to be something that I bring up for the rest of my life. Even if it's not true, bro. You got to hold that. Got to hold that, bro. He's cooked. Yo, Dele! Actually, Dalinho. Almost there for Brazil, by the way. Almost for Brazil. He put out a story with his mom and dad to save his image. I swear these brothers be doing anything. Yeah, I mean, I would have just said she's fucking lying. That's what I would have said. I'd be like, she's lying. Even if it's true. Like, because, like, that's crazy. I expect him to deny it, though. Will we get a generational crash out if Brazil lose? No. I'll be upset, but I'm not dropping a match reaction for this. Yeah, I saw that Paqueta was grabbing his hamstring. I think he's fine, though. Yes, people, smash that like button. I'm saying 3-1 Brazil, by the way. That's my prediction. 3-1 Brazil. Or I can see a 3-2 Brazil. I think this is going to be a very entertaining match. But I'm excited to see how Japan are going to play. Are they going to sit back? Or are they also going to be like very aggressive? It's a good tackle by Marquinhos. House of the Dragon last night, chat. No. I couldn't watch it. Anybody in here talks about House of the Dragon, gulag. I've not gotten a chance to watch the last episode yet. Because I was at a family event last night. But by the time I got home, I was too tired to put the episode on, bro. So, yeah. Cannot talk about that. Maybe tomorrow I'll talk about it. Why are Brazilians mostly made of glass? Yeah, I feel like Brazil players always kind of go through some sort of like an injury situation. Yeah, bro, like you're not necessarily wrong, bro. Like it seems like their primes are just like never as long as like they should be. at you after you watch. Okay. Yes, House of the Dragons is worth watching. 100%. 100%. How have you never heard of House of the Dragons? You must have not watched Game of Thrones. Yeah, I'll probably watch it tonight after Netherlands versus Morocco. Maybe. I don't know. I just don't be having time. Definitely by Wednesday, though. I'll have it watched by Wednesday. Japan are low-key difficult to break down. Let's see. They turn pro at younger ages. I mean, but I feel like that's because everybody wants the next Neymar. Everybody wants the next, I don't know, R9, Ronaldinho. Like, you know, like the Brazil market is super inflated for their young players. Like, you could have somebody in the USA that's 15 that's just as good as maybe like a Brazilian prodigy, but the Brazilian prodigy will get all the glaze over the US guy. Nobody's going to take the American serious over the Brazilian. Will Rodrigo stay at Real Madrid this summer? Yeah. He can't leave. Who will buy Rodrigo? Nobody will buy him right now. He has a torn ACL and a torn MCL. He can't play football until like 2027, like January. So, yeah, like who's gonna be buying a player with a torn ACL? Rodrigo will be at Real Madrid next season. Now, maybe next summer he leaves, but right now, no chance. Man, never watched Game of Thrones. How you never watch Game of Thrones? Huh? How you never watch Game of Thrones, bro? Stop trying to be different. Go watch Game of Thrones. And then go watch House of the Dragons, man. Like, stop trying to be different, brother. Free kick here for Brazil. Yeah, Bruno Guimaraes is a good player. He might join Arsenal. Arsenal are trying to sign him. That would be crazy if Arsenal get him. Yeah, Rodrigo is walking, but he can't go back to playing contact football right now. Him walking don't mean he can go out there and play at full speed. What are your thoughts on Game of Thrones ending? Trash. It's still one of the greatest shows of all time, but the ending was not the best. Still a phenomenal show. I would still recommend it to everybody. I can't believe that Fabinho is at the World Cup, brother. Fabinho is at the 2026 World Cup. I just can't believe it. Mexico versus Ecuador should be good. We are doing that tomorrow night. 3 watch-alongs tomorrow. So, yeah, it's going to be nuts. For those of you guys who might have missed what I said, right? Tomorrow, we're doing all 3 games. Ivory Coast versus Norway. France versus Sweden. Mexico versus Ecuador. We will be there. Dude probably watches Love Island. Hey, look, Dally might still be here, chat. Don't slander Love Island. Off-topic question. Do you think Converse can build? No. No. Nobody would be wearing Converse, brother. Nobody wears Converse. No. They could never build a successful. The only way that Converse would ever be able to build, like, successful, like, football shoes, they would have to sign, like, a megastar. Like, they'd have to sign, like, I don't know, like, Mbappe or Messi or Ronaldo, Vinny, Yamal. Like, they would need someone that's super, like, impactful in the game. Like, someone that can put them on the market. But, like, Converse? Nah. Yo, Sensei, what's good? You've watched all the Star Wars movies? Fair enough. Fair enough. See? Like, that's a W for you, is watching the Star Wars movies. But you gotta watch Game of Thrones. Never watched it, but I remember seeing a clip of the actor. You never watched Game of Thrones, Sensei? Nah, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, what is this, man? Start Game of Thrones tonight. Thank me later. I am rooting against Ecuador. Sorry. I want Ecuador to lose, but I think they'll beat Mexico, though. Brazil are here. Oh! Good defending by Japan. They're asking for a handball. They're going to show the replay. I don't know if that would count as a handball, though. Oi, I don't know to be. I think Brazil have been the better team in terms of like Brazil have been like all over Japan, but they haven't really had any clear-cut chances as of yet. I don't know, to be honest. Champion did make a comeback a few years ago. Not impossible for Converse to come back. Yeah, but he was asking about in like the football space, like football boots. I swear that's what he asked. Let me find the question again. Yeah, like Champions don't make football boots. Nike will not let Converse sign a big player over the main brand. That's not true. Nike and Adidas don't get everybody. If they don't make the best offer, they could miss out on a player too. Like if Converse really wanted to get serious, Mbappe is about to be a free agent when it comes to the footwear market. He's leaving Nike. Like that's already come out. If Converse were serious, you go to Mbappe, you tell him whatever you want. That's what you'll get here. However much money you want, we'll give you your own boots, everything. Beanie Man, how you never watch Game of Thrones? How is so many of you guys in here that never watch Game of Thrones? What is that? What is that? Everybody should have watched Game of Thrones. By the way, Japan's kits are fire. Forgot to mention that. Japan's kit is nice. I can't lie. It looked like, for some reason, Japan's kit reminds me of like a baseball team. Don't ask me why. It just looked like a baseball kit. All right, let me get a prediction. Who do you guys think will score first? Ball in. Bro. Oh, Nike owns Converse? Do they? Nike bought Converse? Oh, Nike owns Converse. Yeah. No. Then it's clip. Then you're right. You're right. Yeah. Like Nike will never give a big name player to Converse. Yeah, because Nike owns them. I didn't know that. I thought they were independent of each other. Oh my gosh, what a save. What a save. Yeah, it's not a bad shot by Cunha. Good save by Suzuki. Rooting for Japan, L Blazer, of course. Not surprised. Not surprised, Blazer. If there was anybody that would be rooting for the wrong team, it would be you, right? It would be you. You let us all down today. Boo this man. Boo this man. Hold on, guys. I'm just updating the scoreboard. I like the scoreboard. I like for the kits, in my opinion, the kits, whatever color the kits are, that should be the color of the scoreboard. That's just how I feel. And if it's not, I feel like I get like OCD or something. Like I don't know. It just bothers me. It makes my skin crawl. So yeah, we gotta fix that. Cause I thought Japan were gonna be wearing their dark blue kits. So yeah, we gotta get this. Gotta get this updated. There we go. Because Japan's wearing white and black. What do you mean? What do I think of Japan mentality? Like, what's Japan's mentality? What's that? I think they play good football. I think 3-1 or 3-2 for Brazil. But I don't see Canada winning this game. Free kick, though, for Canada on the edge of the box. They could score from here. This is a great position for a free kick. Do I watch anything that's not trending? Yeah. Like right now, I'm watching this show called The Shield. It's a pretty old show. It's about like corrupt cops in LA. Like it's like a cop team that they're like slightly dirty, but they do it for like the right reasons and stuff. It's pretty good. But the show came out, I don't know, like early 2000s, mid 2000s, like what, 03, 02? I don't just watch trending shows. I watch a bunch of stuff. Trash free kick. Trash free kick, brother. What is that? What is that? Could do better there. Don't hate me, but I'm watching the match as a neutral, and I'm just watching this for fun. Yeah, bro, I don't care who you're rooting for. I just joke like with you guys. Canada? What is that? Did I call Japan Canada? My bad. Sometimes when you're just talking, you don't even catch yourself when you make a mistake. My bad, my bad. Yeah. But you guys know who I meant, so I don't really get it. Like, it's not that deep. I called them Canada. You know who I meant. You'll be okay. Yeah, that was not a good free kick. Why you guys lying? Oh, good shot. No, it was not. No, it was not. None about that free kick was good. Thoughts on the Olise news? I'm going to talk about it later on Madrid Hype after the Germany-Paraguay match, but I think it's a positive thing for us. But it could be a negative because he can go and just want to get a new contract. Like, oh yeah, like there's interest from all these other clubs. Yeah, let me get a contract. Let me get a contract extension, a pay rise. And then he ends up getting a new deal. And then now, shit. So, could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. I'll talk more about it later. Canada versus USA would be generational? I don't think so, brother. Canada are boring to watch. Casemiro's not good anymore, bro. Like, he's not bad, but he's just, like, I don't know. Like, Casemiro nowadays, he's just so slow on the ball. Feel like he turns like an 18-wheeler. I personally would not be starting Casemiro in 2026 in, like, the World Cup or in a top league. I just wouldn't do it personally. Yeah, this Japan kid is nice. It's nice. Bro, if Carlo wins the World Cup, is it crazy to say he's the best manager of all time? He would definitely be in that conversation. Definitely. Because, like, look at his UCL record, and then if he wins the World Cup, yeah, he's stamped. He's already in, like, I'd say top 5. He's definitely top 10 manager of all time. But a World Cup puts him, like, top 3. I don't really see how you could argue against him. That would give him a better career than Pep Guardiola. That would give him a better career than Sir Alex Ferguson. That would give him... Yeah, I mean, shit. A World Cup might make Carlo the greatest manager of all time. Casemiro can't score like he used... Okay, no, that's not true. Casemiro bags a lot of goals because he crashes the box late. He's good airily. I swear Casemiro had like 10 goals last season for Manchester United. What are you talking about, bro? You're kind of waffling, bro. Casemiro was good in his last season at United. Just need runners around him. Yeah, I think Casemiro was solid last season, but like, would I want Casemiro back at Real Madrid starting for us? No. If I'm in a big game like this, if I'm Brazil's manager, is Carlo Ancelotti starting this match? No. I mean, is Casemiro starting this match? No. That's what I meant to say. One of my all-time favorite World Cup kits is France 06. Does a Dan headbutt one? Let me see. France 06. Let me see what that kit looks like. I have a feeling I know. Hold on. Yo, bro, the away kit was fire as well, bro. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, this kit is fire. This kit is fire. The home and the away kit is fire. Like when Adidas did like the shoulder things, it's the same kit style as Real Madrid's third kit. Like that's what they were dropping back like in 06. Yeah, because I remember the Real Madrid kits from back then had like the same like style. No, I agree. Japan is not near Brazil when it comes to quality of players. Like, obviously, Brazil have, like, more talent individually. But football is not played on paper. So, that doesn't really matter, to be honest. Like, it's not, like, an important factor, in my opinion, in these tournaments because you could have less quality, but if you play really good football against a team that's struggling, then you could knock them out, bro. Upsets happen. Let's just hope that an upset does not happen today. Yeah, Adidas kits are just clear. Like when it comes to football, Adidas is like king. I think when it comes to like footwear, like sneakers, etc., I think Nike have the advantage, even though Adidas have like nice sneakers as well. Yeah, I think Japan do play better football than Brazil at the moment, Sensei. I agree. Hydration break. I hate these hydration breaks, bro. Where is this match played at? I swear this is Houston. Why do you need a hydration break at Energy Stadium? You're playing indoors. This is a dome. It's not hot. Like, this is literally a controlled temperature stadium. You don't need hydration break in a dome. Hydration break should be for outside games where the weather is like ridiculously hot because you don't want to have players passing out and things like that. Yeah, essentially, first quarter's over. Still 0-0. Think Brazil have looked like the better team, but Japan are still in it as well. Yeah, it's nothing to really talk about so far. Hydration breaks are killing the game. Now, again, I think hydration breaks could be a benefit, right? When the weather permits it. But come on, you're playing inside of a dome. This is not an outside match. Unless the air conditioning or the central air system is broken in the stadium, then it could get hot, yes. And it could get even more hot than being outside because there's nowhere for the air to come in. So unless that's going on, but the fans don't look hot. Yes, of course, hydration breaks are impactful tactically. Yes, because you see right now, hydration break, but the managers are in there giving instruction. So of course, it could impact the match tactically. During hydration breaks, the manager shouldn't be able to talk to them. The manager should have to stay away from the players. They get their water, they go right back out. Hydration break should be a 30, 40-second thing, and then they're back playing. How you got the manager giving them like in a huddle talking? Yeah, of course. So now, I think Brazil have been better to start off the match. But now, you might have Japan come out, and because of whatever tactical adjustments their coach just gave them, they could then get momentum. Or, Carlo could tell them something different, and then you see them start cooking Japan differently. Match is just resumed. But yeah, I don't think managers should be allowed to speak to the players during hydration break. You talk to them during halftime. That's how it should be. I don't know if you guys are going to agree. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, sometimes people like to just be contrarians. And that's fine, right? We're all entitled to our own opinions. Corner here. Sorry. Come on. Now, so the hydration break, it doesn't give either team an unfair advantage because both teams are doing the same thing, right? Like the managers are talking to both sides, right? See, it'd be an unfair advantage if, let's say, Carlo Ancelotti was allowed to talk to his team, but then Japan's manager was not. That's an unfair advantage. But they're both drinking water. They're both giving tactical instructions. So, for me, that's not an unfair advantage for them. Did you know the manager of South Korea was blurred out? Yeah. The South Korean, I think, like the prime minister or something? Yeah, they're pissed that they didn't qualify. Like, he was going at the FA. I guess they brought shame to the country, bro. Yeah, they're cooked. I expect him to be fired. Yo, bro, I really love the hydration breaks, not gonna lie. Playing 45 minutes nonstop is dreadful for the players. Brother, this is how they grew up playing. Like, again, hydration break should only be for when the weather is ridiculous. Like, hydration breaks are a new thing. They literally do the hydration breaks, yes, I think, to give the players a little bit of, you know, of course, some energy. But I think hydration breaks also came into play because you can put advertisements during the, like in America, they go to commercial break during hydration break. In football, the only time that you should be going to a hydration break, to a commercial break is during halftime. Look at them losing the ball here. Good run here by Japan. Oh my God, 1-0. Japan have scored. What a run. And what a goal! Who gave up that ball in the midfield? Bruv.
¡Qué golazo! ¡Gol! ¡Golazo!
Who gave up that ball? Whose pass was that? God, bro. Whose pass was that? Who was that? Chat. Whose pass gave them the ball back? That was such a shit ball to play. Incredible. Incredible. Incredible, man. Mind you, Brazil have been the better team so far. I don't know who that was that gave the ball up. Was that Ryan? That can't be Ryan. Endrick would have never made that mistake, by the way. Endrick would have never made that mistake. That had to be Danilo. Because he was coming from a real deep area. Ryan is the right winger. Why would Ryan be that far back? That had to be Danilo. That had to be him. It's either Danilo or Ryan. But because he was coming from the back, it has to be Danilo. Oh my gosh. Yeah, nah. I think that it was the Danilo, Jordan. Yo, Unruly, what's good? Man said Brazil height. Yeah, look at this fraud, man. Nah, don't worry, bro. Scoring first don't mean nothing. Scoring first don't mean nothing. Oh my gosh. Danilo played an absolutely garbage ball. Incredible. Free kick here for Brazil. Yeah, a lot of you guys did say that Japan were going to score first. Shocker, right? What a goal, bro. What a goal. He's the one that intercepted that Danilo pass. He's the one that made the run. It's a good finish. Look. Fuck around, find out. There you go. Yeah, Carlo left João Pedro and André Santos at home just to have Igor Thiago get sent to the gulag. That's such a weak shot, Vinny. That's such a weak shot, man. Today's conspiracy theory from unemployed X accounts, Brazil losing so Argentina can have an easy path. Yeah, no, that's a bit crazy. That's a bit crazy. Come on. Like, what are we doing here, man? Yeah, Carlo does love old washed up players. I'm telling you, watching Brazil has made me remember why I was Carlo out. Is that Jimmy Butler? Crazy. Yeah. Jimmy Butler loves Brazil, bro. I swear him and Vinicius are, like, cool. Like, I've seen pictures of, like, Jimmy Butler at Vinny's house. Vinny. Shoot. Shot gets blocked. Was that Paquetá whose shot got blocked? Whatever happened to his gambling case? How'd that just go away? Like, why this brother even out there, man? Yeah, Casemiro's got to be careful, bro. You still prefer Carlo? Yes. I ain't gonna lie. Dorville Jr. Nah, hell no. Yeah. I would take Carlo like over Dorville Jr. Yeah. Dorville Jr. was an awful manager. Awful manager. Like, Carlo is just stubborn, but like Carlo's not a trash manager. Like, Dorville just ass. How would you rate Jimmy Butler's career overall? Good player. That's about it. Good player. He's not good enough to be the number one on a championship team, which is why he failed in both finals with the Heat. But very good player, though. I don't know if I'd say he's Hall of Famer, though. I don't know. Depends. Yeah. The thing is, like, he was literally about to sign for Man City. And then the gambling, like, stuff came up. And then he didn't get the move. He stayed at West Ham. And then he went to Brazil. So, like, I don't know if he did it or not. Because there's been no updates. And he's still playing football. So, like that literally ruined his career. He would have been at Man City right now. Nah, Smith, I don't think that logic makes a lot of sense, bro. Because during the hydration break, both teams are drinking water. Both managers are giving instructions to their players. So it can't be unfair to one team. If anything, the most that you can complain about is that it does ruin the momentum. From that point of view, I agree. In terms of, yeah, like, it does kill the momentum. Jimmy about to get moved to make room for Davis and LeBron. Anthony Davis and LeBron James are not going to be at Golden State. I think LeBron maybe, because he could be a free agent, but I don't see the Wizards trading Anthony Davis when they just traded for him in February. And they signed Trae Young to that mega deal. They just drafted AJ DeBonsa as well. You got Anthony Davis coming back. Bro, the Wizards might be able to do something for the first time in, like, my entire life. So, I just, like, what could the Warriors offer the Wizards to get Anthony Davis? I just don't see that happening. But LeBron, because he's a free agent, possibly. It'd be fun to see Bron play with Curry, but they ain't doing nothing anyways. Even if they got AD. I think at best, Warriors would be, I don't know, 5th, 6th seed in the West, if that. The furthest they can go, maybe the second round. But, yeah, I don't see AD with the Warriors, bro. Do I know Freddie Adu? Yes. He used to be like a prodigy here in America. But, yeah, his career was trash. Knew Brazil would struggle with the midfield. I mean, as they have, I'd say, 2 out of the 3 games that they had in the group stage. Yeah, I know. Draymond declined his option, I think, to make room for Bron. I just don't see. What could the Wizards, like, what could the Warriors offer the Wizards? Look at Brazil getting overran the midfield, bro. What is this passing? Yeah, I'm gonna be real. Brazil need that halftime. Brazil need that halftime break. Bro said the Chicago Bulls is win. Come on, brother. This not the 90s no more, bro. This not the 90s, brother. The Bulls have as much of a chance at winning the finals as the Nets. It ain't happening, Captain. Nice joke, though. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think the Timberwolves are going to be very interesting now that they got LaMelo Ball. I do like their core. Melo, Ant, Daniels, Rudy Gobert. Now, I don't know who that fourth player is going to be, but they are a bit undersized, right? Like, the Timberwolves need to get some big men. But I do wonder who's going to be like that fourth player, because I don't think Ayo will be starting. He should be coming off the bench, 6 man. So, I don't know. But, yeah, Timberwolves should be fun. They need LaMelo to stay fit, though, because that guy is injury prone. But I don't see them coming anywhere higher than 3rd. I still think it'll be OKC and San Antonio, number 1 and 2 in the West next season. Who remembers the Kansas City Warriors MLS? I never heard of them. You wear Japan kit and thumbnail, but now you wear Brazil. No, that's the Brazil kit. That's not the Japan kit. That's the home kit. Sorry, that's the away kit for Brazil. On the thumbnails, I don't want to wear like the same exact jersey as what's on the thumbnail because I feel like it like looks weird. I don't know if anybody else thinks that way. But yeah, that's the away kit for Brazil. That is not the Japan kit. No. Yeah, what a poor first half for Brazil. Yeah, I wonder like what adjustments Carlo's gonna make, or is he gonna just raise his eyebrow and walk out? And like, you know, sometimes like that just might be all that you need. What language do they speak in Haiti? Creole, like French. That's their main language. I think is French. Yeah, I would take Casemiro off. I would also, you know, we'll talk about it at halftime. I got to look at Brazil's bench. They got to make one change, minimum. One change during half. Because this has not been good so far, bro. Like, at all. It's crazy. At this point, he got to bring on Endrick. That should be a sub. I don't see him doing that, though, at the halftime. But I could definitely see Endrick coming on maybe like 65th minute. Martinelli? No. You can't. Come on, bro. Martinelli. Would I take John Morant? No. On the Nets? No. No, thank you, brother. He has a big contract, and he's not that good. He's an okay player. He's fallen off. John Morant hasn't been as good as his rookie season. Maybe rookie or sophomore season, I'd say. I think Endrick will play. It just depends on how many minutes. Brother, Endrick should have started coming off the bench for a guy named Ryan. Stop it, bro. Just insane. Japan are here. Shot gets blocked. Yeah, Japan have ended this first half. The much better team. And they have the lead. Yellow card for who? For a Japanese player. Yeah, bro. Brazil look poor, man. Brazil look poor. What a trash first half. for them. If you're Japanese, yeah, you're loving life right now. They're missing Militao, bro. Brazil missing Militao right now. Brazil legends in the stadium right now seeing the regression of their team. Tough pill to swallow, bro. "45th minute. They added 4 minutes. 4 minutes added. Incredible. This is not Jogo Bonito. Yeah. Like, the chemistry that Japan have is like nuts. And they're running and they're pressing better than Brazil. Like, look at how Danilo just gets bullied off the ball. If you think about it, I can't name any young up-and-coming midfielders for Brazil. I like R32 Santos. Nah, surely there's got to be some up-and-coming players, surely, in that midfield area. But like, when you actually say it, yeah, I'm kind of struggling right now to think of one too, bro. Let me see. There has to be. That's a good point. Okay, so you got Bruno Guimaraes. I mean, Ederson. Like, these guys are not up and coming, though. João Gomes. I mean, yeah, R32 Santos, who I said. Yeah, bro. It's not looking good, bro. Yeah, you're right. Like, I'm looking at just I'm looking at the Brazilian midfield options. Yeah, there's not anybody. There's not. That's a great point. But I still think Carlo not calling up R32 Santos was a mistake. R32 Santos should be starting in the midfield for Brazil. And I don't know why they're running a double pivot. I mean, sorry, why they're not running a double pivot. Man said, just bring on R9. Bro, like, Brazil can't even link play. They can't even link play. Like, they're genuinely getting outperformed by Japan. Ball in. Cleared away. Yeah, Brazil not scoring before this halftime whistle gets blown. It's not happening. That's crazy, chat. This has been Brazil's worst performance of the World Cup so far. This has been the worst. Right, you have to do better. That's halftime, bro. That's halftime. Imagine that. Brazil are down 1-0. Brazil are 45 minutes away. Paqueta's limping. Paqueta is he's limping. So I expect him to be taken off. This guy is limping going into the locker room. Brazil are 45 minutes away from getting eliminated. Brazil are 45 minutes away from being packed up and sent to the gulag. That is crazy. This first half performance, that's a disaster class. I thought opening 25 minutes, they were the better team, Brazil. I thought they controlled the match. They were in and around the final third. They didn't create any clear-cut chances, but it looked like Brazil were going to be good. Then, Danilo, who are you passing the ball to? Never pass the ball across the entirety of the midfield. That's like one of the basic rules. Never from the opposite side try and just pass the ball on the ground through the middle. Unless you're going to be giving it to somebody that's right there. He's at fault for that goal. Yeah, I think maybe Gabriel could have stepped up better. But they never get that counter opportunity if Danilo does not give that ball up. Vinicius hasn't done anything. Ryan has done nothing. Cunha had a shot early, was a decent shot. Besides that, where's he been? Casemiro getting overrun in the midfield. Bruno Guimaraes, what is he doing? Overall, Brazil have just not been good enough. Is what it is, bro. Now let's see what Carlo does. Let's see what he does. A sub needs to be made now. You cannot go to start the second half with the same 11 that's been getting BTA. Because the last 15 minutes, Japan were all over Brazil. So now, what changes are going to be made, chat? This is what I want to know. I need to know these things. What do you think Carlo needs to do? Let me share my screen. Big up to everybody that's watching. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications. Visit Tribuna.com. Also, go download their app, Football Extra. Breaking news, articles. You can also make your own post there as well. Interact with the community. I'm a little pissed off, bro. What a shit performance. It's different when you're not playing Haiti and Scotland. I mean, but Brazil looked better against Morocco than they do against this Japan team. Like, this is literally the worst Brazil performance so far of the World Cup. There is nothing going forward for them. I did see Paqueta limping when they were walking to the locker room. So maybe you sub him off. I would take off, but okay, so look at the bench. You take off Casemiro, I'd put in Ederson. I'm taking off Casemiro, I'm bringing on Ederson. I would also, I'm thinking, I would take Casemiro off, I would take Paqueta off. So I'd bring Ederson, and then I'd go to a double pivot. So I'd have Ederson, and I would have Bruno Guimaraes in the double pivot, and then I would play with a number 10. But, like, if Paqueta is injured, I don't see Neymar coming on right now. But in theory, if Neymar is fully fit, I would put Neymar in the 10, and then I'd have a double pivot of Ederson and Guimaraes behind him. And then I would take off Ryan. I'd bring on Endrick. But Danilo, oh my God, Danilo. What a disaster class so far. Like, who can you even put at right back? Brazil don't have no fullbacks. Bro. Alexandro. Is this 2026? Or is this 2015, bro? Alexandro. Yeah, you know what? Put Cunha in the 10. I like that. Put Cunha in the 10. Put Endrick in the 9. That's what you do to get back into this match. That's what you do. Fullback should be... Yeah, okay, fine. Bring that guy on then. Roger Ibanez. Bring him on. Bring him on. He can't do worse than Danilo. So again, if I'm Carlo, here are the changes that I'm making early. Paqueta, Casemiro, off. Ederson and Bruno Guimaraes they're going to play double pivot. Cunha in the 10. And then Endrick in the 9. That's the only way that I could see something changing. Yeah, bro, like this looked like Brazil 2016. Carlo won't play Endrick, I mean, because he's stubborn. And if that cost them, then it is what it is, bro. Man said Igor Thiago. Igor Thiago, I don't think will play another minute in the World Cup. He started the Morocco game. He's not been seen since. Endrick right wing for Vinny? What does that even mean? Vinny's on the left. We all know Carlo doesn't like Endrick. Yeah, but it's like, bro, Carlo, do you want to get knocked out today? Like, do you want to go home? Is this what you want to happen? Brazil getting knocked out in the round of 32. But yeah, Brazil is suffering in midfield, and they are suffering with the fullbacks. Gabriel defending was horrendous for that goal. I mean, it could have been better, but Danilo should have never put the defense in that position with that shit pass. Igor Thiago shouldn't have made the World Cup over João Pedro. Man. Come on, Brazil. What is this, bro? I still think Brazil win this game. I still believe. Vinny got something for us second half. Let's not doubt one of the biggest big game players in the world.
Brasil!
Yeah, I can't lie. Fabinho being in the Brazil team is ridiculous. How the hell is Fabinho? Yo, Fabinho. Yeah, bro. Brazil got to do some serious scouting. The favelas need to be rated. They need to. Like, that's absolutely crazy. Danilo and Casemiro need to go to a nursing home. Chat, 45 minutes from Brazil's World Cup being over. Imagine that, bro. Round of 32 exit is crazy. Big game. Where was he against Bayern? I don't think Vinny was bad against Bayern. I don't know, like, what you mean, brother. By the way, no player that's currently at Bayern has better big game performances than Vinny. Brazil gonna win, don't worry. Bro, why don't they bring fullbacks from their Brazilian league? I think these guys do play in the Brazilian league. Like, where's Danilo at right now? Where does Danilo play? Yeah, Danilo plays for Flamengo. That's in Brazil. I swear this guy right here, Douglas Santos, is also in Brazil. No, he's in Russia. Man plays for Zenit. Yo, I haven't heard about Zenit in a long time. Actually, I haven't heard about any Russian teams in forever. Yo, Russia, they love Brazilians, bro. The Russian league, they love a Brazilian player, man. This attack looks different if Pedro and Endrick were there. I agree, King. I agree, bro. If we pay the amount Bayern asking, and if Olise is open to join us, then we have Olise on our right wing. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be doing a Madrid hype later to talk about just the different news that's come out. But, yeah, I think if that meeting that Olise wants to have with Bayern, if that indicates that he wants out, if he asks for the move, I think Bayern will accept the money because we'd be willing to pay a record fee. Like, that's the difference between, like, us and, like, Barca, for example, right? Like, Julian Alvarez wants out. Atletico don't want to sell him. And Barca are not trying to pay a huge price. They're talking about 120, 130 million. It's not going to happen. See, Bayern don't want to sell Olise. But if the player wants out, and if we offer them 220 million, I don't see how they say no to it. Like, that's a record fee for a player that does not want to be there, right? So we'll see. But the meeting could also be him asking for a new contract and using all this to his advantage. If this Brazil team can't win this game, then the national team is dead to the streets of Brazil. Yeah, I think these players are going to be getting cooked. I agree. These players are going to be getting absolutely fried if they don't win this match. Oh, man. But give me some updated score predictions. How do you guys think the match is going to end? Allison's a bit washed. I agree. Allison's not what he used to be. Like, Allison's not this elite goalkeeper like what we've seen in the past. So I don't think you're wrong. One 0 Japan, 4-0 Japan. All right, come on. Seems Brazil just can't produce any quality midfielders nor defense. I mean, they have center backs. Like, Gabriel Magalhaes is arguably the best in the world. Eder Militao is a world-class defender, just can't stay fit. Marquinhos is washed, though. Marquinhos is washed. 2-1. Yeah, I feel like this might go to extra. Yo, chat, I am starving. I hope this does not go to extra time because I need to eat, bro. I didn't get a chance to eat this morning. Endrick is coming on. What? Do my eyes deceive me? Do my eyes deceive me? Hey, look, man. Endrick masterclass this second half. Watch this. Watch this space. Man like Sir Bobby. I can't believe it. Are you guys sure? Order some Wingstop? I don't eat Wingstop, bro. Come on. I have some self-respect. I don't eat Wingstop, bro. Wait, are you guys sure? I can't believe it. Hey, look, man. Carlos said, you know what? Well, let me put my pride to the side. So, Endrick on, Paqueta off. So, I would assume Cunha is in the 10, and I would assume that Endrick will be central. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Chat, we're now about to see why Endrick is the chosen one, okay? Why Endrick is him.
Brasil! Brasil!
I don't eat McDonald's like that, bro. What are you talking about? I don't really eat McDonald's. It's like once in a while. It's only if like it's like late, nothing else really open, you hungry. Come on, Endrick. I'm going to need this masterclass for the streets, Endrick. This is your chance, buddy. If Endrick cooks with this cameo, and if he helps Brazil win, I don't see how he's not starting the very next match. I don't see how he's not starting the round of 16 if Endrick helps them go through. Yeah. Second half's about to kick off, chat.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Shout out to everybody that's in here, man. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Get in the live chat. Let me know what you're saying. Brazil, as of right now, are 45 minutes away from being eliminated from the World Cup. Let's see if they're able to turn it around. That's not the best ball into the box. Bro, I'm a vegan. Right, you know I'm black, right? Vegan. You Matt? Chicken, beef, pork, all that. Getting 8. Vegan. You Matt, bro. Imagine eating dinner with no meat. Imagine eating breakfast with no bacon or I don't know, turkey sausage, something. Nah, man, y'all crazy. What you think? I'm over there eating fucking cauliflower and tofu? Insanity.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Come on, bro. Don't do me like that.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Vegan. Yeah, that's like finding a fucking... That's like finding a shiny Pokemon. It's rare. The most that I've seen is like maybe pescatarian. That's like, I feel like a lot of women do that. Like, oh, I don't eat meat, but I eat fish. As if that's just not the meat of the, like, oh yeah, I eat salmon, but I won't eat chicken. Is the fish not also an animal? But whatever, okay? Yeah, I'm pescatarian. Yeah, you just want to be different, man. Go get some Popeyes. Stop playing, man. Man, give me that 3-piece. 3-piece white meat. Biscuit. I need honey and grape jelly. Yes. Rose that eat black but can't handle hot sauce. Brother, spicy food is trash. Like, you want to be eating hot-ass food. Every time you take a bite, you got to go drink some water or some juice. Stop it. King, we've already established, bro. Your meals be trash. We've already established this, okay? I already told you. You invited me over for Thanksgiving, I'm not coming, bro. I'm going to have to make up some excuse. Yeah. I got to go walk my goldfish, or... I have to clean the toaster in the bathtub. It's just different things that I got to do. And look, Danilo getting a yellow. How is Danilo on the pitch, bro? Danilo is having an absolute disaster class. This has got to be one of the worst performances that we've seen of the World Cup so far. Danilo is literally playing against Brazil. And, he gave them an assist. Yeah, Japan's goalkeeper was born in Newark. Crazy. Newark, New Jersey is crazy. That brother was born in the trenches. Hey, look, man, all y'all that like y'all food hot, congratulations. I don't care, bro. I don't want my food super hot. If it's a little bit of, like, pepper and stuff, that's calm. But, like, I don't know how people be eating, like, the world's hottest wings and things like that. Why? Like, what? If it's a little spicy, no problem. But if it's like heat, where like you're like I'm trying to enjoy my food. And no, I was not born in New Jersey. I was born and I grew up in Brooklyn, bro. I'm not born in New Jersey. Me eating the chicken roti with no pepper? Nah. The curry sometimes be like a little spicy. But like it's never like ridiculous spicy. Like it's never the kind of spice to like where you gotta like drink something cold. But yeah, it's always a little bit of heat. I don't mind a little bit of heat. But like it's people that like when they go get food and there's like a spice level and they ask for like the hottest version of the food. Why do I want the hottest version of any food? It's stupid. How do you eat fried chicken with no sauce? So the only sauce that you know is spicy sauce? Like that's all like that you know is what fucking hot sauce? That's all you know? I do like sweet heat though from Popeyes. That sauce is good, but yeah, like what? You eat like there's a bunch of sauces that aren't hot. I don't really get like what you're trying to say. Like what, you just like walk around with hot sauce in your pocket? What, you don't eat honey mustard? Like you don't eat sweet and sour? Or you don't try sweet heat? Like Chipotle mayo? Like you don't, no? Alright, fairs. No, I mean, you don't really need sauce with fried chicken, though. But fried chicken is good with sauce. It's good with sauce. Yeah, Cane sauce is good. Yeah, Cane's got good sauce. Even though I think they're a little overrated, though, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Putting 100 on Cape Verde to eliminate Argentina? What a waste of money. They are not eliminating Argentina. I know that the witch doctor from Ghana said that they will. They're not. They're not. Don't waste your money, brother. Oh, my God. What a header. What a save. What a save. Oh, my goodness me. Very good save. Yeah, Gabrielle's not been that good either, bro. Yeah, that's a great save by the goalkeeper. Here come Brazil again. Vinny. Cross. Japan are defending well. That was a really good save, bro. Yo, bro, then don't go to Asia. Even their breakfast is super hot. I would die there with that stomach problem. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'll be going to Asia anytime soon, so I think I'm good, bro. But yeah, like I don't get how people like their food super spicy. Like I don't get it, bro. But I feel like a lot of people can't cook. So like they think spice means seasoning. No. Like the spiciness level is not the same as seasoning. Like people think if you say that you don't like your food being like spicy, that you don't have seasoning. I don't know. Like some people just can't cook, bro. Yo, I tried to tell you guys about this. Oh my God, have Brazil not scored? Are you huh? Wait. Japan countered. Have Brazil not scored? What? I need the replay. Did Brazil not score? Oh my God. What a clearance off the goal line. What a clearance. That's not a handball either. What a clearance off the goal line. Oh my gosh. Brazil could have easily equalized by now. Big save, big clearance. Seasoning is not spices. This is how I know that you can't cook, King. No, that's not a handball. The goalkeeper pushed it into his arm. He don't have time to move it. It's not a handball. It's good defending. Yeah, like, man think that if you don't put pepper in your food, then you're not seasoning it. Of course, there are spices that are hot, but you don't have to use, like, hot seasoning. I don't get what you're trying to say, bro. Just say that you can't cook and just keep it moving, bro. Bro. I mean, it's a good start for Brazil. It's definitely a good start. A little bit unfortunate for them. But I do feel like a goal is going to come here. If they keep applying this pressure, cross in. 1-1! Oh my days! Casemiro has scored! The pressure that Brazil were applying the last 4 to 5 minutes was immense. I knew Japan were about to crumble, bro. It was too much pressure. They did good with the first save, then the goal line clearance. But the crossing so far for Brazil has been very good into the box.
Qué golazo.
That's a bullet header. He's been doing this all season for Manchester United, bro. Look what he's been doing. He's onside. He's onside. We literally have seen him do this for Manchester United all season. Casemiro's very good aerially. I still don't think he's having a good game, but that's a big goal. He's forgiven for that first half performance. He's forgiven. That's a good cross. And I think that's Gabriel with the cross. Both of them were poor in the first half. And now they make up for it. Nah, Fair's Casemiro.
Brasil!
1-1. Game on. Game on. Japan have not looked good at all this second half. Here come Brazil again. Oh my God, Vinny. Oh my gosh! Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, Japan getting fried. Yo, I thought Vinny scored that. Yo, Japan are getting cooked. Yeah, the post saved Japan. Also, the goalkeeper does get to it. If the goalkeeper does not get to that, Vinicius scores. That's a good save. I didn't even know that. Bro, I told you guys about this goalkeeper. This Zion Suzuki, brother, is a good player. I'm telling you, bro. If he does not get to that, Vinicius bags. Yo, Japan are getting fried since the second half has started. Yeah. Checking for the offsides. Oh, my God. Yeah, I don't know what Carlo might have told them. I don't know what Carlo said to them, but it's a... Bro... No wonder why Aston Villa is making a move for him. For the goalkeeper? Really? Yeah, they just showed R9, Roberto Carlos. Yeah. I mean, look, since Endrick's been on, they've been cooking in the attack. Yeah, like Japan can't deal with the crossing. The crossing is what's really hurting them right now. Because everything good for Brazil in this second half has literally been balls into the box. And it's like Japan are just struggling.
Took him 60 minutes to figure out JPNR Shorty's header.
Hey, look, to be fair, Japanese people, I think, are pretty short in general. Hey, look, yo, shout out to Relic. I appreciate that, man. Big up, bro. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, it's smart, though, to use the crossing as a tactic. This might go to extra time, or Japan fumbles it after or at the end. Bro, I have a feeling that Brazil score again in the next 15 minutes. I do think there will be a time when... Yeah, there will be a time when this second half, when Japan then get back into it, right? Then when Japan are going to be playing better. But yeah, I have a feeling that Brazil are going to possibly score again here. Here come Brazil again. Yeah, chat, I'm about to order some food. It'll come by the time this game is over. So I'm trying to figure out like what I want to get. I'm starving, chat. Brazil in the box. Another cross. Good catch, though, by the keeper. Good catch by the keeper. I thought they were going to give up another free header. I don't really know where Endrick is playing. Like, I couldn't really tell you. Like, I feel like he's kind of been like, just like across the attack. But I would say like more central. But then look like right now, for example, Good pressing here. Good pressing here. Oh, my days. Here come Japan. Here come Japan. What a shot. Easy save, but that's a good shot. My man of the match so far? I don't know. I don't know. I'd probably say man of the match so far. I'd probably give it to Japan's goalkeeper. I'd probably say Zion. Probably him. Yeah, I think Endrick's future is yeah, his future is on the right wing for me. This is what I believe. Like, I don't necessarily think Endrick as he could play in the 9, but like that's just not where I would have Endrick most times. Like, he can do a job there, but like if I'm gonna play Endrick central, I'd rather him be like a secondary striker, false 9, kind of like a bit further back. Like, I don't really view Endrick as like a 9. Who's this? Martinelli's coming on. I don't like that sub. I don't like that sub. I don't rate Martinelli. I don't like that sub. Japan are also making a double change, I think, as well. Do you guys like that sub? I don't like that. It's a very mid sub. Like, Martinelli has pace. He's like he's gonna offer you width to stretch the defense, but it's like, ugh. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I would have kept Cunha on. Like, I would rather see Neymar than see Martinelli. But Martinelli could end up scoring a goal, getting a big assist, and then we're all mudded. So, you know, let's see. Let's see how that plays out. Because now, I don't think Martinelli is better at link-up play. I don't think Martinelli is better on the ball. Martinelli, the only thing I'd say he has over Cunha is just pace. So, I mean, if there is space to run into, then okay. Like, if Japan start playing a little bit higher up the pitch, and then if they are leaving open area, okay, then Martinelli could be effective because he can make those runs. I just don't really think the sub makes sense to me. Because Japan are sitting back right now. Like, Japan literally have their back against the wall. Brazil have been giving them a serious cooking this second half. That's not a foul. That's not a foul. Yo, shout out everybody that's watching, man. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button. I need you to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys have those notifications turned on. This damn hydration break. My goodness. Are we at 4K subs yet? Take Danilo out. I actually don't think that Danilo's redeemed himself this second half. I don't think he's been bad. The performance overall has still been trash. But I think he's been solid. But again, who are you going to bring on? You take off Danilo to then bring on who? All right. Hold on, chat. Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, the momentum swing can happen now. Hydration break. Japan last 25 minutes been getting slapped. This could be where it switches, right? Now you might see Japan come out, the manager's giving them the instructions. Might tell them, yo, do this, do that. Next thing you know, yeah, Paqueta has ice on his leg. Maybe that means Endrick will start next game. We'll see. My predictions for the Morocco match, I want the Netherlands to win because I want Papillon tears, okay? I'm going to need Papillon to hold that. But I think it's going to be very close. I wouldn't be surprised if that goes extra time. I would not be surprised if that goes to extra time. Would I bring Neymar on? Maybe. I would have brought Neymar on instead of Cunha. Because now, who's playing the 10? That's what I would have did. I would have had Cunha off. Because Cunha hasn't been good either. Right? I'm not going to sit here and act like, oh, yeah, Cunha's cooking. Why? How could you take off? No. No, he's not. Cunha's done nothing. But I would have put Cunha off. And I would have put Neymar on. Had Neymar in the 10. With Vinny on the left, Endrick in the 9, Ryan on the right. That's what I would have done. I hope this does not go to extra time. Oh my God. Please no. Please no. Okay, chat. Do you guys think there's going to be a winner in this match? Or do you think this goes to extra time? Tell me. I'm predicting a winner in this match. That would have been a crazy goal, by the way, if Vinny would have scored that, man. Cunha wasn't cooking, but he helped the midfield. Yeah. Cunha does have good work rate. Man said he always thought Kubo was Korean. That's crazy, bro. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. And, could you imagine a Endrick goal? Nah, Javier, we don't need extra time, brother. No, thank you. No, thank you. Say no to extra time. Vinny? Who are you trying to pass that to? Man said this is the Great Wall of Japan. China is envious right now, bro. China is envious. Come on. Could you imagine, though, if this match went to extra time? That would be nuts. Oh! Almost for Brazil again. Brother. Hits off the back of the Japanese player. I thought that. Corner here. Where's Casemiro, buddy? Get to that far post. Where's Casemiro? My favorite food? I don't have, bro. I don't have a favorite food. Yeah. Like, Japan have been very defensive this second half because Brazil are applying pressure. If Japan open up right now, Brazil will score again. And they know this. They know this. Carlo got Martinelli playing like a box crashing 8. Brother doesn't want extra time. He got to get to eat his kids' cuisine. Hey, look, I'd rather eat chicken fingers and French fries than eat whatever bullshit you about to make. I'd much rather go and eat a kid's meal than eat whatever nonsense is being cooked up in your kitchen. I can't lie. I know you be making some straight bullshit. What is that? What is that? Who was that? Brother, is Martinelli in the 8? But look how deep Martinelli's playing. Explain to me why Neymar couldn't have been subbed on then. Explain to me why, if you were going to play Martinelli, you might as well had Neymar in like the advanced 10 spot then. I don't really get it. Morocco made this Brazil team look like amateurs. Yo, Martinelli is trash, bro. Why is he in the midfield? Carlos' tactics are so advanced, you wouldn't understand. Fair. You be buying the one with the microwavable brownies and the mac and cheese. Hey, look, bro. Again, I think I know what meal you're talking about. I haven't seen those in a long time, bro. I don't eat mac and cheese, though. Mac and cheese is trash. But, like I said, I'd rather eat microwavable dino nuggets than eat something that you cooked, bro. I'm be real, man. I know you always eat dinner alone. Don't nobody be trying to come to your crib to eat dinner, man. You know. What a shit shot, bro. Brazil will win 2-1. Yeah, but when's the goal coming? When's the goal coming, man? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Martinelli's having a... Yeah, bro. This performance might be up there with Danilo, and bro just got subbed on. Not gonna lie, Martinelli looked like dirt. But he's also playing the 8. Like, I don't get it. The best African team is Morocco, in my opinion. As of right now, it's got to be Morocco. Yeah. I don't like cheese, bro. I'm not gonna even order my food, man. This is gonna go to extra time. I'll order my food during the middle of extra time, bro. Cause I don't want I'm not about to eat on stream. I don't eat on stream. That just look weird. Like this is not ASMR. So yeah, I have a feeling this is gonna go to extra time. I have a feeling. James, you out of your fucking mind, bro. 24-hour timeout. Like, come on, bro. What's wrong with you? You gotta hold that, bro. Hold that. Man can't even enjoy the Netherlands-Morocco watch-along now. Yeah, you get it. Because, bro, like, you thought about that comment, and then you still typed it. You gotta hold 24 hours, bro. Yeah. Can't even be here for Netherlands, Morocco. Can't even watch the match tomorrow with us either. Norway versus, like, who is it again? What's the game tomorrow? Ivory Coast versus Norway. Can't even be here for that because you want to be a meathead. What happens if Japan wins? Then they advance. It's pretty straightforward. If they win, they'll be in the round of 16, bro. I mean, like, what are you expecting to happen, bro? Yeah, cheese is nasty. Like, cheddar cheese and all that. I just hate how it smells. I can't eat it, bro. Man said eat on stream. What's wrong with y'all, man? I don't want to watch. I don't like watching people eat. I'm not about to be on stream eating. It's crazy. The prophecy foretold Neymar will score the dagger at the final. Oh my. I might need that prophecy to come true. Brother, Neymar not seeing the pitch, man. I can't believe that we got Martinelli midfield minutes before Neymar. Yeah, I'm telling you, I bet he wished João Pedro was an option right now. Man said Carnage mukbangs. Nah, bro, that's crazy. Used to really hate tuna, and I still do. Yeah, I never ate tuna before. Well, no, I've ate tuna before, but it's been like a long time. It's not something that I think about eating again. Brazil can't have Gabriel taking pens. God, no. I think Neymar comes on in extra time. That's what I think. I did not expect this to go to extra time. I mean, there's still, I'd say maybe about 15 minutes left. We got basically, well, like 8 minutes until the 90th. And then I think they'll add on about 4 or 5 minutes. So we still have time to get a winner. But yeah, I just got a feeling that this is going to ET, bro. I mean, but Igor Thiago is shit. Okay, maybe not shit. Like that's a bit harsh. But like Igor Thiago is not that good, bro. Like the game versus Morocco, he missed a clear header. Like again, you should have brought João Pedro. Have I watched Shaolin Soccer? No. I've never heard of that. I would play Neymar in the 10. I don't view Neymar as a winger anymore. I don't think Neymar has the pace to get past players. Like I would play Neymar in the 10. That to me is his best position currently. Free kick here for Brazil. It's a movie? When did it come out? Corner here. My God. Bro, it's hard for me to concentrate right now. Like, that's how hungry I am. I literally was not, like, I was not thinking about extra time. Come on, come on, come on. Cross it, cross it. Why are you cutting it back, Vinny? Fucking cross it first time. What a waste. What a waste. Vinny had space. Why cut back? Just cross it. And look at Martinelli gonna fucking waste time, bro. You're fine, bro. There's nothing wrong with Martinelli, man. Let me see. All right. He did catch a little elbow there. All right. Okay, fairs. Yeah, Sensei, you just crossed it. Japan need a reset. Yeah, I mean, Brazil have been, like, way better than them this second half. What'd you just eat, Messi? What'd you just eat? I don't think the ref is giving that as a foul. Yeah, the ref's not giving that. I don't think we're going to see Neymar in regular time. I feel like Neymar is going to be maybe an extra time sub. Here comes Japan. Nah, but Brazil got numbers back. Should be fine. You was at a buffet? Damn, a buffet sound good right now, man. Good defending by Brazil. Yeah, Japan have done nothing. Counter-attack opportunity here for Brazil. Ball over top, ball over top. Good goalkeeping. Carl, I'm the only one that thinks Brazil plays like Madrid under Carlo. I mean, it's the same manager, right? Like, Carlo's tactics are let his players do what they need to do, the individual quality. You don't trust buffets? What's wrong with those? Y'all ever been to like one of them Asian buffets? They're good. Yeah, essentially, bro, power of friendship, brotherhood. That's what's gonna get Brazil through these games, man. That's not a foul? That's not a foul? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I can't believe that we got Martinelli midfield minutes. You just sub off Cunha, put in Neymar. It's so simple. Because Cunha dropped deep anyways once Endrick came on. Just put Neymar in the 10. I would sub Martinelli off. I would sub Martinelli off in extra time. Shoot, Vinny. Shoot. Shot. That had to get blocked. That had to get blocked. He didn't save that. That had to get blocked. Yeah, right now, though, I would say Japan's goalkeeper is man of the match. Corner here for Brazil. Yo, Omar, what's good? Oh, now that's true. That's true. That's true. People do be nasty. I don't know what I'm ordering yet, but I'm not going to order it now because I don't want my food just sitting out. So I'll just wait until whenever the game is done, bro. It's pissing me off. Vinicius cooking is only positive for Brazil under Carlo. Yeah, he's definitely brought the best out of any. But the midfield selections, the fullback options are just trash, Omar. Yeah, this is going to go to fucking extra time, bro. Is it extra time or straight to pens? I don't know, like, if they switched up the rules. Now that this is, yeah, because I don't know, like, sometimes, like, the rules get, like, switched. But I would think that this is going to go to extra time. Yeah, I'm going to have to just wait, bro. Low cross. I wonder how much time they're going to add on. Okay, extra time. Yeah, I wonder how much time they're going to add on. 6 minutes? 6 minutes for a potential winner. Now, hopefully, Brazil can get something in these 6 minutes, bro. I genuinely do not want to watch extra time. And then Casemiro's down, wasting. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm very surprised that the game only has 2 goals, though. Fabinho. 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 Crazy. I mean, you're not going to take off Casemiro and bring on Neymar. Like, you got to bring in another defensive mid for another DM, but... My God. Fabinho, bro. I don't understand. Golden goal? Yeah, bro, that needs to be the rule, man. Wait! Hold on, chat. There's no golden goal. Yeah, Japan can't cross the ball. Corner here for Brazil. Endrick close there. Corner here for Brazil. Come on. 3 minutes left. can't believe this is going to extra time. I can't believe it, bro. How do you make millions of dollars to make these kind of managerial decisions? Bro, I feel like sometimes managers make things a lot more complicated than they need to be. Like, football is a very simple sport, man. Like, football is not a hard sport to understand. Like, yeah, this is going to extra time, Chop. This is going to extra time, bro. I've accepted it. Unfortunate. It's very unfortunate, chat. Now, just like Carlos subs have been weird. Like, the only good sub that he made, I would say, is Endrick. That's the only good sub that he's made so far, was bringing on Endrick. It's very weird. Oh my God. Oh, Brazil scored! Martinelli dagger! Oh my gosh! Oh shit! Oh my gosh! Oh! Yo!
¡Qué golazo! ¡Gol!
¡Vamos! ¡Gol! Oh my God! Oh my God! Yo! Oh my goodness. Now that Martinelli sub is a good one. Fair enough. Martinelli has been trashed though, but who cares? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough, Carlo. Fair enough. I can't believe Martinelli winner. Who the hell is this Danilo guy that's about to get about 15 seconds on the pitch? Yo, Brazil were applying pressure the entirety of the second half. I don't think the ref's going to blow the whistle for like 2 more minutes. I don't think he's going to blow the whistle for about 2 more minutes. I think he'll give Japan up until like the 9th minute to maybe do something. Yeah, bro. Japan did nothing this second half but just defend. I don't know why they weren't sitting back right there. I mean, look, obviously, if it came down to, look, Like, if there's any player that you want in that position to be shooting that, then I guess it's Martinelli. That's Bruno Guimaraes' assist, by the way. Bruno Guimaraes' assist, by the way. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Kubo didn't even get brought on today. That is insane. And Carlo just sitting there like he... Nah, you know what, bro? Fair enough, Carlo. Fair enough. Fair enough. Martinelli, you know. Martinelli dagger. Wow. Wow. See, I know Japan are... Yo, Martinelli just sent you home, bro. Kubo been hurt? Didn't he play their last few games? No. I do think that Japan, they gave a lot of space to Martinelli, low key. Like, but I get it, right? Like, of all the attackers on the pitch, Martinelli's probably the one that you would want to shoot that anyways, right? Like, you don't want Vinny there, you don't want Endrick, maybe not even Ryan. But like Martinelli, I feel like that's who you would have wanted that to fall to, but they gave him too much space. This entire second half, Brazil have been applying so much pressure to Japan. So why did they think it would make sense to then, at the end, not be compact defensively? I think the ref gives them maybe like one more possession. Because you got to remember. Yeah. I think the ref is... Wow. Come on, ref. This is it right here. If they don't score, the next time Japan lose the ball, it's done. Yeah, it's over. Martinelli dagger! Yes, sir! Oh, my God. I never doubted. Not for a second.
Brasil! Brasil!
Wow. Hey, look. We were all cooking Carlo for his subs. I ain't gonna lie. We gotta hold that. We gotta hold that. Martinelli dagger. That was not on my bingo card at all. Wow. Yeah, Brazil were phenomenal in that second half. I thought the best player for Japan was Zion Suzuki. I thought he was really good, made some big saves. But Casemiro, right, scores the header. I think Danilo redeemed himself second half because the first half, Danilo was trash. He's the reason why they even conceded, right, by giving that trash ball back to Japan. But wow. Wow. Yo, blue locker out. Yo, guys, I'm out of here. Bro, I'm starving. I can't lie to you. I am super hungry. I thought that this was going to extra time. I can't believe it. Who should I redirect you to? Who's live right now? Wow. Okay. Guys, here's what we're doing rest of the day. After the Brazil-Germany match, damn, they're cooking this Japan fan that's in like their section. Anyways, look, so this is what we're going to do. I'm doing a Madrid hype after Germany versus Paraguay. And then tonight, we'll be back on this channel for Netherlands versus Morocco. And that game, I won't care if it goes to extra time because I would have eaten dinner by it. So it's all good. But smash that like button on your way out. Subscribe. Go into my description. Check out Tribuna.com and also their football app called Football Extra. Again, breaking news, articles on different stories, transfer news. You guys can also make your own post, interact over there as well. Guys, I'm going to catch y'all in a bit. I think we hit 4K. We hit 4,000 subscribers during this stream. W to everybody that subscribed. I hope that you guys have been enjoying these watch-alongs. And yeah, we are going to be back. I cannot believe a Martinelli dagger sends them home. Incredible. Incredible. In a bit, people. Peace.